Testing from the broadcast desk. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Enjoy the thrill of the race anywhere, anytime with HPIBet.com. Join for free and use your smartphone, tablet, or PC to watch and wager when you can't be at the track. Stream live racing from over 450 tracks. Bet with ease from anywhere. It's safe and secure. Get rewards, race alerts, tips, and more. For a limited time, get $100 when you become a member. Plus, 1 month free live race streaming and your first bet is on us. Go to HPIBet.com to join for free today. Enjoy the thrill of the race anywhere, anytime with HPIBet.com. Join for free and use your smartphone, tablet, or PC to watch and wager when you can't be at the track. Stream live racing from over 450 tracks. Bet with ease from anywhere. It's safe and secure. Get rewards, race alerts, tips, and more. For a limited time, get $100 when you become a member. Plus, 1 month free live race streaming and your first bet is on us. Go to HPIBet.com to join for free today.
Post time.
Broadcasting live from Prince Edward Island, this is Race Day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Red Shores at the Summerside Raceway. I'm your host, Rocky Skierman, and along with Vance Cameron, we will bring you all the action on this busy afternoon of harness racing here at Summerside. 14 races on tap for you here this afternoon. Adam Murner is the hot driver this week. He's got 9 wins, 3 Wednesday night here in Summerside, and he has 6 last night at Charlottetown. So before we get to all the program changes here this afternoon, the feature comes up in race 13, 5 horses behind the gate. Disney Man with Adam Murner, Best of Hearst with Kenny Murphy, Flash in the Pang with Walter Chevery, Moonrider with Mark Campbell, and Woodmere Ideal Art with Jason Hughes. All the action comes up here this afternoon. If you can't join us live, tune in to Redshores.ca. So for all the action here this afternoon, the man who's going to call it all, here is Vance Cameron. Vance?
Thank you, Rocky, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Red Shores at the Summerside Raceway for today's racing program, event number 19 of the meeting. Fast track conditions, 21 degrees Celsius. The temperature at this time in Summerside, the track condition is rated by the officiating members from the Atlantic Provinces Harness Racing Commission. Today, the senior judge is Mr. Kent Butler. The associate judges are Mr. Derek Folland and Mr. Dylan Allain. Now here are the afternoon's program and equipment changes. In today's first race, the driver of number 1, Twinbee Watch Me, it is a program error. Should read Taylor A. Doyle, who has 44 starts, 2 wins, 5 seconds, 5 thirds, an average of .146. We have an equipment change on Twinbee Watch Me. He'll go from open to blind bridle. Next change, go to race number 4. In the 4th race, number 4, Source of Night, is removing the ear hood and stud support, adding ear plugs. Next change, go to race number 7. We have additional chart line on the 6th entry, Stormy Beach Girl. From the 26th of August, Charlottetown Fast Tracks, going from post 7, finished 5th, was race timed in 1:58 and 2, driven by Adam Murner. Next change, go to race number 10. In today's 10th race, One Dangle on a Dime is adding blinkers. Turning over to race number 11. Scratch the 1 entry, Vintage Winner, she will not go. Race 11, scratch number 1, Vintage Winner. And the final change is in the final race, number 14. Once again, another program error. There's no jackpot high 5. No jackpot high 5 wagering on the 14th. So that'll wrap up the program changes. The Palm Mutual windows are open 25 minutes before the first race post time, set for 1 o'clock. Let's go back to my co-host Rocky Skierman at the HPI broadcast to set up the on and off track promotions, which includes that new race for the jackpot high 5.
Thank you, Vance. Red Shores is pleased to offer a full betting menu, and some of the highlights include the pick 4 starting on race 4. We also offer a 20-cent minimum in this pool and all superfectas. The single winner jackpot high 5 is on race 8 with a low 15% takeout. You can always tag your ticket on track with the wild horses with a $25 jackpot on every race. And plus there's the pick 5 ballot. And customers in the restaurants who play the pony pick have a chance to win their dinner today after race 8. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the playing of our national anthem.
Now, back to Race Day Live.
Welcome back to Race Day Live. I'm your host, Rocky Skierman, along with Vance Cameron here this afternoon. We have 14 races on tap for you this afternoon. We already looked at the feature race in race number 13. Let's look at race number 5, another good class of horses. 6 of them face the Metro Home Building Centre starting gate. Coast to Coast Shark on the rail for Devon Wallace. Reimer Jimbo 2 with Kenny Murphy. Woodmere Beachline is 3 with Mark Campbell. Heart and Soul is 4 with Walter Chevery. 5 Legendary Ron with Jason Hughes. And 6 Uncle Bill with the hot Adam Murner in the bike here this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon for harness racing. If you can't join us live, tune in to Redshores.ca. Less than 9 minutes to go before the afternoon's opener. 14 dashes on tap this afternoon for you. If you look at your in-house monitors, you'll see that I'm going with a 2.54. Nick Oakes likes a 2.51. And the classifier, Gerard Smith, likes a 2.58 in the upcoming first race. The horse and drivers will be on the track in a few moments.
First race on the track for the post parade, number 1, Twin Bee Watch Me, is owned by Jason Sherry of Kensington, trained by Darla McCacherin, Taylor Doyle drives. Two Sharks Play, owned by James and Jennifer Barlow, Nikia Bridges Barlow, James Barlow the trainer, Chris Davies driving. Three, Get Home Terry, Edgar Stewart of Ellerslie, co-owns Trains and Drives, co-owner Tyler McDonald Ellerslie. 4, Vegas Rich, owned by Frank Sweet of Knutsford, trained by Jansen Sweet, Brady Sweet driving. 5, The Gormanizer, owned by Heather Gamester of North Wiltshire, trained by Sandra Cole, Jason Hughes. 6 is My Ambrose, owned by Carl and Jason McDougall of Ellerslie, Carl McDougall the trainer, Kenny Murphy drives. Number 7, Leave It With Me, owned by Daryl and Ryan Neal of Winslow. Daryl is the trainer-driver. Willie McKay of Adalbin, the owner, trainer, and driver. 8 is Pineapple Express. 3 minutes to post time. This is Race Day Live from Red Shores, Summerside. Rocky Skierman is coming up with the top contenders.
Let's go up to the track for the afternoon's opener. First half of the daily double, exactor, superfecta, triactor, win, place, and show wagering. There's a look at my second choice, the Gormanizer, 14-year-old by Peruvian Hanover for Heather Gamester of North Wiltshire. Sandra Cole, the trainer. Jason Hughes in the driver's seat here today. Jason Hughes was hot on Wednesday night. I believe he won 4 races. Last start for the Gormanizer was August 21st at Charlottetown. Left from post 4 and finished 3rd. Race timed in 2 minutes, 2/5. Closed it out 29-3 for Jason Hughes. Post 5 today for the Gormanizer at 6-1. And there we see my third choice on your screen. That is the 4, Vegas Rich, 10-year-old by $1 Million Cam for Frank Sweet of Knutsford. Jansen Sweet, the trainer. It'll be Brody Sweet to do the driving. Brady Sweet to do the driving. Last start was here Wednesday night. Had the rail. Finished 7, race time 2:01 flat. Still looks for that first win of 2021. Vegas Rich, post 4, 7-1. And there we get a look at my top choice in the first race. That is the 2, Sharks Play, 9-year-old by Shadow Play for Jimmy Barlow, Jennifer Barlow, and Nakia Bridges Barlow. Jimmy Barlow is the trainer. Chris Davies in the driver's seat. Last start was here Wednesday night. Had post 4, finished 5. Race time 2 minutes, 1/5. You look at the start before that, August 14th at Charlottetown. Had post 2 and finished 4th. Race time 1:58.1. He still looks for his first win of 2021. Could be today. I look for Mr. Davies to wind this fella right down the highway today. Sharks Play from post 2 at 5-1. Beautiful afternoon for harness racing here at Redshores Summerside. We got 14 races on tap for you here this afternoon. The first one moves in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Twin B Watch Me, Sharks Play, Get Home Terry, Vegas Rich, The Gormanizer, My Ambrose, Leave It With Me, and Pineapple Express, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. There they go, off and pacing. Vegas Rich and Twin B Watch Me are leaving out. Third is Sharks Play. The Gormanizer to the turn. Fourth, My Ambrose fifth. Pineapple Express sixth. With Get Home Terry. And then the trailer Leave It With Me. So they're at the 8th pole. It's Twin B Watch Me for Taylor Doyle. Out in front, second is Vegas Rich, now in third. Sharks Play, and he's going to come early on the outside. Then the Gormanizer fourth, My Ambrose fifth, Pineapple Express, one of those outside trips in sixth. Seventh is Get Home Terry, and trailing the field, that is Leave It With Me. On by the opening quarter, we have a leadership change. Sharks Play has taken over off at 29 2/4. Twin B Watch Me is second around the turn. Vegas Rich third. That's the Gormanizer fourth. My Ambrose has fifth. Pineapple Express took a seat in sixth. Now racing seventh on the outside. Leave It With Me. And the trailer, that is Get Home Terry. Halfway home in the opener. Sharks Play the midway point leader for Chris Davies. Second is Twin B Watch Me. Vegas Rich into the turn third. 59 1 was the half. Fourth, as they go to the 5/8, the Gormanizer. My Ambrose is edging out of fifth. Back to the outside, sixth is Pineapple Express. Get Home Terry goes up the inside, seventh. Leave It With Me is the trailer. Going to the 3/4, it's Sharks Play the leader. Twin B Watch Me is second. The Gormanizer first up now on the outside, third. My Ambrose follows that cover, fourth on the outside. Fifth up the rail is Vegas Rich. 3/4 in the book. Shark Play was there in 1:30 2. Approaching the 7/8. Sharks Play trying to get it done. The Gormanizer on the outside. Twin B Watch Me is there at the rail, and they're homeward bound. Sharks Play the leader. Twin B Watch Me. The Gormanizer. Pineapple Express. Twin B Watch Me gonna shock them. Twin B Watch Me for Taylor Doyle. Shocks the opener. Sharks Play second. Might have been the Gormanizer third. Time for the mile in 2:01 2.
Here comes the slow-mo from the afternoon's opener, brought to you by Universal Media, and we saw Sharks Play overtake the pace setter past the quarter, 29 2. That was Twin B Watch Me on the front with Taylor Doyle. Sharks Play released early to get to the front, the half up 59 1. The 3/4 1:30 2, and Twin B Watch Me sitting pretty in the 2-hole. Uses the passing lane to his advantage to get up to get the job done here this afternoon in 2:01 2. First win of 2021 for Taylor Doyle. Up for second, Sharks Play. In there for third is the Gormanizer. My Ambrose in there for fourth, so it's 1, 2, 5, 6 unofficially here in the opener. We'll see the winning connections back in the Woodmere Standard Bridge Winner Circle next.
Twin B, Watch Me, on his way to the first race winner's circle, pacing Brown Gelding 4 by Sports Rider, off the Rock and Roll Hanover Dam Burnett Blue Chap, owned by Jason Sherry of Kensington. Darla McCachran does the training. Taylor Doyle is in the driver's seat for the winning ride. Time of the mile in 2:01 and 2. Twin B, Watch Me, in our race 1, Shocker. Now the official results from the first. Twin B, Watch Me, the winner. Sharks Play was second. Get Home Terry, sixth. Vegas Rich was seventh. The Gormanizer, third. My Ambrose, fourth. Leave It With Me was eighth. Pineapple Express finished fifth. Fractions of 29 and 2, 59 and 1, 130 and 2, and the mile 2:01 and 2. In review, 1, 2, 6, 7, 3, 4, 8, 5. Twin B, Watch Me paid $38.40 to win. The Exactor $126.60. The Triactor $257.40. Superfecta returning $216.29.
Less than 8 minutes to go before race number 2 this afternoon. If you're looking on the in-house monitors, you'll see I'm going with a 4-5-1. Nick Oakes, the backstretch beat, likes a 5-4-1, as Gerard Smith likes a 4-5-1 here in the upcoming second race. The horse and drivers will be on the track in a moment.
pacers for the second race parade. Kickstart My Heart, number 1, over the Ultimate Stable and Madonna Morrison. Trained by Sifroy Melanson. Jason Hughes drives. The owners are Norman Legier of Shediac and Alan Jones of Riverview, New Brunswick. Alan does the training. Mark Bradley's the driver today. 2 is Elm Grove Quest. Shirley Wallace of Alberton, the owner. Jeff Wallace, the trainer. Devin Wallace, the driver. Number 3, Just a Little Sassy. 4, Cutter Loose, owned by MCR Cutter Loose Group of Charlottetown, trained and driven by Mark Campbell. 'Who Ya Callin' a Cougar' wears number 5, owned by Melissa Rennie in the JTL Wrist Stable. Melissa does the training. Adam Murner drives. Six, K-Dana, owned by Bill Kinney and Ella's Stead of Hunter River, trained by Vaughn Doyle. Miles Effernan. 7, Maho Beach, owned by Jennifer and Robert Parsons of Pleasant Valley. Robert does the training. Kenny Murphy is above the wheels. 4 minutes wagering time on today's second race. Red Shores offers low 15% takeouts on the pick 4 superfectas and the jackpot high 5. Dana Sweet, you're needed at the paddock for a shoe repair, please. Dana Sweet to the paddock.
Let's head out to the track for this afternoon's second race. There's a look at the 4, Cutter Loose, 2-year-old filly by Stonebridge Terrier for MCR Cutter Loose Group of Charlottetown. Mark Campbell, the trainer and the driver. Last start was at Charlottetown, August 19th, in a B stake. Post 2, finished 6th, race time 2:01:1. If you look down her lines, though, 3 down, right here at Summerside, July 25th, in the Island Breeders PEI Colt Stakes, left from post 5 and finished 2nd. Race time 1:59:1, closed it out in 28:2. Cutter Loose, great spot to work from today. Looks for that first win at even money. And there we see the 5, Who You Callin' a Cougar, 2-year-old filly by Cougar Hall for Melissa Rennie and the JTL Wrist Stables. Melissa Rennie does the training. It's Adam Murner in the driver's seat here tonight. He had 3 wins here Wednesday night. He had 6 wins in Charlottetown last night. And 14 races here this afternoon. He's probably in most of them. Last start for Who You Callin' a Cougar was at Charlottetown, August 19th in a B stake. Had post 6 and finished 2. Race timed in 2:02 flat. Closed it out in 29:3. Just her 5th lifetime start today. Who You Callin' a Cougar with Adam Murder in the bike at 8-5. And there we get a look at the rail sitter in here. Kickstart My Heart. 2-year-old filly by Pang Shui for the Ultimate Stable in Madonna Morrison. Sifwa Melanson is the trainer. It'll be Jason Hughes in the driver's seat. 4 wins for Jason on Wednesday night. Last start for this filly was at Charlottetown August 19th in the B stake. Left from post 2. Finished 6th. Race time 2:04.1 for Todd Trites. If you look down her program, shows a mile 2:01.4 right here in Summerside on July 7th. Kickstart My Heart on the rail today with Jason Hughes, 3-1. Quick look at the odds board here for the afternoon second race. Kickstart My Heart on the rail for Jason Hughes at 3-1. Elm Grove Quest is the 2. Mark Bradley in the bike today, 22-1. Just a Little Sassy 3 with Devin Wallace at 34-1. Cutter Loose is the 4 with Mark Campbell, 4-5. The 5, Who You Callin' a Cougar for Adam Murner at 9-5. Kate Anna is 6 with Miles Heffernan in the bike today at 7-1. And Maho Beach from post 7, Kenny Murphy to drive at 25-1. Don't be shut out. Please wager early. I want to give a shout out this afternoon to Errol Taylor, watching at Redshores.ca. His father, Lee Taylor, was a good driver here years ago. Drove a lot of horses for H.B. Willis in the late 60s, early 70s. Race 2 is moving in behind that Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go back upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Oh, when you mention Lee Taylor, Rock, I think of Susie Way. It was a nice little race mare for him way back in the day. Here's the second, Kickstart My Heart, Elm Grove Quest. Just a Little Sassy, Cutter Loose, Who You Callin' a Cougar, Kate Anna, Maho Beach, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. Kickstart My Heart is the first one out. Second is Elm Grove Quest. Then Cutter Loose will be third into the turn. Who You Callin' a Cougar to get away fourth. Just a Little Sassy has fifth. Maho Beach on the outside six. And the early trailer, that is Kate Anna. Up the backstretch is Kickstart My Heart for Jason Hughes. Get up the rail, Elm Grove Quest is second. Cutter Loose will keep coming from the outside. Up into fourth is Who You Callin' a Cougar. Maho Beach now moves to fifth. Then sixth, Just a Little Sassy. And the trailer is Kate Anna on by the opening station in 30-1. Cutter Loose made the lead, opens up by 4 for Mark Campbell. Second is Kickstart My Heart. Then in third, Elm Grove Quest underway in the outside fourth. There goes Who You Callin' a Cougar. Now in fifth, that's Maho Beach. From the outside six is Kate Anna. And now the trailer, Just a Little Sassy, halfway home. Cutter Loose, the midway point leader on Kickstart My Heart. Who You Callin' a Cougar dropped in to be third, the half in 1:04. Racing from fourth is Elm Grove Quest. Maho Beach on the turn fifth. Then it's Kate Anna sixth, and the trailer, that's Just a Little Sassy. They move to the backstretch, led by Cutter Loose. Kickstart My Heart is second. Who You Callin' a Cougar? Sent to the outside third. Elm Grove Quest fourth. Kate Anna is moving fifth. Maho Beach races from six, and the trailer, Just a Little Sassy, past the 3/4 in 31-4 on the lead. That's Cutter Loose. Who you calling a Cougar now up second? Kickstart My Heart is third. Off stride went Kadana fourth, and they're homeward bound now, led by Cutter Loose. Who you calling a Cougar on the outside? Kickstart My Heart at the rail. It's Cutter Loose in line to Mark Campbell here in the second. Who you calling a Cougar was second. Kickstart My Heart held on to the show prize. Time for the mile in 2:01-4.
Well, here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for the afternoon's second race. And we saw Cutter Loose get to the front today. 30-1, the half up a minute 4. 3/4, 1:31-4. And around that marker is when Who You Calling a Cougar, Adam Werner, moved out and challenged for the lead. But doesn't quite get there today. Gets up for the second. Cutter Loose wins for Mark Campbell. Who You Calling a Cougar in there for second for Adam Werner. Kickstart My Heart is third with Jason Hughes. And Kate Anna with Miles Heflin in there for fourth. So it's 4-5-1-6 unofficially here in race 2. We'll see the winning connections in the Woodmere Standardbreds Winner's Circle next.
Cutter Loose will move to the winner's circle for the first time in her young career. Bay pacing filly 2 by Stonebridge Terror from the Paris Dexter Dam Becky's filly. Owned by MCR Cutter Loose group of Charlottetown, trained and driven to victory by Mark Campbell. A mile of 2:01-4 becomes a maiden record. Cutter Loose in the second. Now the official results in the second. Kickstart My Heart third. Elm Grove Quest was fifth. Just a Little Sassy seventh. Cutter Loose the winner. Who You Callin' a Cougar was second. Kate Anna finished fourth. Maho Beach was sixth. Fractions of 30-1. 1 minute 4. 1:31-4. And the mile 2:01-4. In review 357. 1-2-4-6. Cutter Loose paid $450. Exactor $580. Triactor $940. Superfecta $327. The early daily double $191.50. The third race post time yet to be determined.
Top driver and trainer standings here at Red Shore Summerside are brought to you by Tradewinds Heating and Cooling, locally owned and operated. Tradewinds Heating and Cooling is the island's largest and longest standing Mitsubishi heat pump dealer. Visit TradewindsEcoEnergy.com to schedule your free estimate today. Tradewinds Heating and Cooling, affordable solutions, premium service. Top driver at Summerside is Mark Campbell with 29 wins. Corey McPherson in second with 26. Jason Hughes is third with 25. Gilles Barrio fourth with 22. And David Dowling rounds out the top five with 17 wins. On the trainer side, Ronnie Gass leads the trainers with 15 wins. Mark Campbell in second with 11. Wade Sorey is third with 9. Jennifer Doyle, after her big 4 wins on Wednesday night, she's a former Horsewoman of the Year here at Summerside. She has 7 wins. And Jeffrey Wallace rounds out the top 5 with 6 wins. The top driver and trainer standings brought to you by Tradewinds Heating and Cooling. If you have a look at your in-house monitors for the upcoming third race, you'll see I'm going with a 4-1-5. Nick Oakes likes a 4-5-1. Gerard Smith likes a 5-1-2 in the upcoming third race. The horses and drivers will be on the track in a moment.
Elm Grove Mistress on the third race post parade, owned by Jennifer Doyle and Danny Bird of Vernon Bridge. Jennifer does the training. Jason Hughes drives. Two, Magical Cowgirl is owned and trained by Pat Murphy of Augustine Cove. Today, Adam Murner. 3, Jay's Little Spark, owned by Chris McGinnis of Hampshire, trained by Greg McGinnis, Mark Bradley. Lorne Valley Barb number 4, owned by Barry McLeod of Cardigan, trained by Jack Arsenault, Mark Campbell. 5 Slightly Twisted, owned by Frank Banks of Summerside and Jason Williams of McNeil Mills, trained by Frank Banks, driven by Kenny Murphy. 6 Private Dancer, owned by Paul and Zach Conway of Bonjaw. Paul trains, Zach does the driving. 4 minutes wagering time. Redshores Summerside with a special Monday run for the month of September. Live racing presentations on Labor Day Monday at 1 o'clock. And then it's every Monday night, 6:30. Post time for September.
Let's have a look at race number 3. There's a look at the 4, Lorne Valley Barb, 4-year-old mare by Articulator for Barry McLeod of Cardigan. Jack Arsenault, the trainer. It'll be Mark Campbell to drive today. Scratched on August the 20th, but the start before that, August 17th, was a winner before being disqualified in 1:58 and 3. 17 starts on the season. Her fastest, 1:57 and 4 at Charlottetown on July the 3rd. Lorne Valley Barb from post 4 today with Mark Campbell in the bike, 7-5. There we see the rail sitter, Elm Grove Mistress, 6-year-old mare by Articulator for Jennifer Doyle and Danny Burt. Jennifer does the training. Jason Hughes back in the bike today. Raced here Wednesday night, had the rail and used it to their advantage. Just got beat though, half a length, finished 2. Race time 1:59 flat. Makes her 4th start of 2021 today. Elm Grove Mistress on the rail with Jason Hughes, 9-2. And there we see the 5, Slightly Twisted, 3-year-old filly by Stonebridge Terror for Frank Banks and Jason Williams. Kenny Murphy will do the driving today. Last start was at Charlottetown, Lady Slipper Grassroots on August 20th. Left from post 3, finished 2. Race timed in 1:57 and 2. And if you look 3 down, August the 8th at Summerside here. Left from post 3, wire-to-wire winner, 2:01 and 3. Followed that up in the Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division at Charlottetown on August 14th. A winner, 1:57 and 1, closing it out in 30 and 3. Slightly Twisted, post 5 today with Kenny Murphy at 7-2. Quick look at the odds board here for race number 3. Elm Grove Mistress on the rail with Jason Hughes at 2-1. Magical Cowgirl with Adam Murner from post 2 at 9-5. Jay's Little Spark is 3 with Mark Bradley, 7-1. Lorne Valley Barb is 4 with Mark Campbell at 5-2. Slightly Twisted 5, Kenny Murphy at 4-1. And the 6, Private Dancer, Zach Conway to drive today at 9-1. Don't get shut out. Please wager early. Beautiful day for harness racing here today at Red Shores at the Summerside Raceway. The third race is lining up behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Elm Grove Mistress, Magical Cowgirl, Jay's Little Spark. Lorne Valley Barb, Slightly Twisted. Private Dancer, top of the stretch. Here they come. The rough and pacing Elm Grove Mistress up the rail, leaving out Slightly Twisted from the outside between horses. Magical Cowgirl. Then to drop in to be fourth, that is Jay's Little Spark. Lorne Valley Barb is fifth. Outside the trailer is Private Dancer. They're quarter pole bound, and they're led by Elm Grove Mistress and the Blue Knight Ewes. Magical Cowgirl is set up for the two-hole ride. Jay's Little Spark third. Slightly Twisted took a seat fourth. Then in fifth, Lorne Valley Barb trailing the field. Private Dancer off an opening quarter of 28 and 3. They move round the paddock turn for the first time, led by Elm Grove Mistress. Two-hole ride is Magical Cowgirl. Jay's a Little Spark third. Slightly Twisted capping fourth. To the outside fifth, Lorne Valley Barb and the trailer sixth. That is Private Dancer. They're halfway home, led by Elm Grove Mistress. Right on their back second, that's Magical Cowgirl. Third one going into the turn is Jay's a Little Spark. 57 and 2. Opening half mile. They're rolling here with 3/8 to go. Elm Grove Mistress the leader on Magical Cowgirl. Now Lorne Valley Barb is taking over third. Jay's a Little Spark a fading fourth. Slightly Twisted to the outside fifth. The trailer is Private Dancer. They arrive at 3/4, and Elm Grove Mistress is still there, and it's getting late. 3/4 tripped in 1:26 and 3 with an 8 left to go. Elm Grove Mistress will try to see it through. Magical Cowgirl, a textbook two-hole ride. Lorne Valley Barb is up to third. They're deep in the stretch. Elm Grove Mistress came to play, and the Blue Knight put her on top all the way. Second, that's Magical Cowgirl. Lorne Valley Barb is third. Time for the mile 1:56 flat.
Here comes the afternoon slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media, and we saw Elm Grove Mistress go right down the road today for Jason Hughes. 28 and 3, 57 and 2, 3/4 1:26 and 3. Magical Cowgirl looked good in that two-hole, but Elm Grove Mistress just drives away from her here today. 1:56 flat, new race win record. And Jennifer Doyle and Jason Hughes, they have the trend going here Wednesday night. Big night for them, and it's starting again here this afternoon in race 3 as Elm Grove Mistress wins it. Magical Cowgirl second, Lorne Valley Barb third. We'll see the winning connections in the Woodmere Standardbreds winner circle next.
Elm Grove Mistress into the third race winner's circle, by pacing mare 6 by Articulator off the Real Desire Dam. Aquatic Lightning, owned by Jennifer Doyle and Danny Bird of Vernon Bridge, trained by Jennifer Doyle, driven to victory by Jason Hughes. The time for the mile is a new pacing record of 1:56. Elm Grove Mistress and the Blue Knight in the third.
The management and staff at Red Shores want your experience to be fun and entertaining. That is why we offer information on how our games work, tips to keep your gambling fun, and available community resources. For more information, please speak to one of our PlayWise advisors or stop by the PlayWise Information Center.
Now the official results in race 3. Elm Grove Mistress the winner. Magical Cowgirl was second. Jay's Little Spark fifth. Lorne Valley Barb third. Slightly Twisted fourth. Private Dancer sixth. Fractions of 28 and 3. 57 and 2. 126 and 3. And the mile 156. From the top, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6. Elm Grove Mistress paid $7.90. The exactor $32.10, triactor $76, superfecta $11.27.
Free Wi-Fi is available at Red Shores for our guests, and you can sign up for betting free at hpibet.com. Whether you're in our restaurants or on the tarmac, watching the action live, you can place your bets at the track on your smartphone. Just click on Red Shores Guest when searching for Wi-Fi in your settings page. Just another way to enjoy your guest experience at Red Shores with free Wi-Fi. Upcoming fourth race, if you look on your in-house monitors, you'll see I'm going with a 7.63 in here. Backstretch speed, Nick Oakes likes a 6.73. Gerard Smith, the classifier, likes a 6.72. The horses and drivers will be on the track in a moment.
Southfield Stevie leads the fourth race post-parade, owned by Southfield Farms Incorporated of Summerside, trained by Glenn McKay. Mark Campbell drives. Two, About to Get Lucky, home of the Ultimate Stable of Greater Lakeburn, New Brunswick, trained by Sifroy Melanson. Miles Heffernan. Three, Tommy Tag, home by Noonan Holdings Limited of Summerside, trained by Corey McPherson. Adam Murner catch drives. Owned by Jack McGuirk and Don Thompson of Kensington. Jack does the training. Taylor Doyle is in the driver's seat. Number 4, Source of Night. Five, The Yin Yang is owned and trained by Alan Gregory of Charlottetown, driven by Kenny Murphy. Fonzie Ciacciarelli, number 6, owned by Ed Harvey of Truro, Nova Scotia, and Ralph Harvey of Durham Bridge, New Brunswick, trained by Ed Harvey. Norris Rogers drives. 7, Catch Me If Lou Can, owned by David and John Sweet of O'Leary, trained by Ralph Sweet, Jason Hughes. 4 minutes wagering time on the fourth race. Rocky is next with the review of the Pick 4 tickets.
Hi, this is Lee Drake, Manager of Racing and Broadcast at Red Shores. We have completed 2 of our biggest signature weeks of racing here on Prince Edward Island, but there's so much more ahead. On behalf of our racing division, I would like to thank our customers for playing our product, whether you are on track or off track. Your business is important to us, and we will continue to offer affordable and exciting betting menus with a top-notch racing production. Thank you to the horse people who raise, train, and compete with these equine athletes. The horses are the real stars, but our horse people deserve a lot of credit for getting them ready and putting on a fabulous show. A special shout out to every Red Shores team member from each line of business who joins us on each race day, especially our facility staff who ensure our racing properties are always clean and ready to welcome each customer. Once again, thank you. Now, back to race day.
Thank you, Lee. Let's go back out to the track for race number 4. Landing on the 7 in here, Catch Me If Lou Can. Jason Hughes in the driver's seat today for David and John Sweet of O'Leary. 4-year-old by Sweet Lou. Ralph Sweet is the trainer. Last start was here Wednesday night. Head post 4. Cut it all out. Just got beat by a nose. 1:57.4. Closed it out in 29 seconds flat. Start before that was at Charlottetown August 21st. Head the rail and finished 3rd. Race timed in 1:56.2. For Redmond Dusac, closed it out 28-3. And if you look 3 down, August 17th at Charlottetown, head the rail, wire-to-wire winner in 1:56.4. A new race win record for Mark Campbell. Closed it out in 28-4. Catch Me If Lou Can, post 7 today with Jason Hughes at 7-5. There's a look at the 6, Fonzie Ciacciarelli. 3-year-old be better than Cheddar for Ed Harvey and Ralph Harvey. Ed Harvey is the trainer. It'll be Norris Rogers to drive today. Last start at Charlottetown, August 21st. Head the rail, wire to wire, but just got beat at the wire. Second by nose, 1:56.1 for Jill Berrio. Closed it out 29-3. If the trend continues, he could be tough in here today. Fonzie Ciacciarelli from post 6 with Norris Rogers. Good odds, 4-1. In there we see the 3, Tommy Tag. He's a 4-year-old by Roll With It Harry for Noonan Holdings Limited of Summerside. Corey McPherson is the trainer. Adam Murner gets the catch driving call today. Raced here Wednesday night, had the rail, sat in 2, and just self-destructed there. Made a break, recovered and finished 4th. Race time 2 minutes 4/5. Closed it out 29-3. Looks for his first win of the season today. Tommy Tag, post 3 with Murner at 5-2. Quick look at the odds board here for race number 4. We see Southfield Stevie on the rail with Mark Campbell 41-1. About to Get Lucky is 2. Miles Heffernan today 3-1. Tommy Tag is the 3 with Adam Murner 3-1. Source of Night 4 for Taylor Doyle at 56-1. The 5, the Yin Yang, Kenny Murphy to drive at 6-1. Fonzie Ciacciarelli post 6 at 7-1. And Catch Me If Lou Can post 7 with Jason Hughes at even money. Don't get shut out. Wager early. The horses and drivers for the afternoon's 4th race. They're approaching the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go back upstairs for the call with Vance Cameron.
Southfield Stevie, About to Get Lucky, Tommy Tag. Source of Night, the Yin Yang, Fonzie Ciacciarelli. Catch Me If Lou Can. Top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off and pacing. The Yin Yang is the first one out. Second into the turn is About to Get Lucky. Catch Me If Lou Can. Comes from the outside to be 3rd. Tommy Tag around the turn 4th. Southfield Stevie 5th. Up on the outside is Fonzie Ciacciarelli 6th. And then the trailer as they move to the backstretch, Source of Night. On the front end, that is the Yin Yang. In line to Kenny Murphy. Second is About to Get Lucky. That's Fonzie Ciacciarelli. Picking him off on the outside, he's up to 3rd. Racing from 4th is Catch Me If Lou Can. 29-1 was the quarter. The new leader is About to Get Lucky. On the outside, Fonzie Ciacciarelli is out all the way here in the first half. Second, racing from 3rd is the Yin Yang. To the outside in 4th, there goes Catch Me If Lou Can. 5th is Tommy Tag. Southfield Stevie is 6th. And the trailer is Source of Night. They're halfway home, and they're there 58-2. On the point is About to Get Lucky. Second, Fonzie Ciacciarelli dropped in. On the move on the outside is Catch Me If Lou Can. He'll put his head in front. Off stride went Tommy Tag. Now Southfield Stevie is 5th. Source of Night 6th. And Tommy Tag at the back. Over to 3/4. And the leader there, Catch Me If Lou Can in 1:27-4. Clear by 3. Second is About to Get Lucky. Third up the rail is Fonzie Ciacciarelli. The Yin Yang on the outside 4th. Down the home stretch they come. And it's all Catch Me If Lou Can. The Blue Knight Hughes. He's about to double up. Second is About to Get Lucky. The Yin Yang will finish 3rd. Time for the mile in 1:57-1.
Here comes the replay from race number 4, brought to you by Universal Media, and we saw Catch Me If Lou Can get the job done here today in 1:57-1. He finished 2nd on Wednesday night and he gets his third lifetime win here today. We'll take you through the race. 29-1, about to get lucky, moved out and grabbed the front from the Yin Yang, half up 58-2, the 3/4 127-4. Catch Me If Lou Can popped the hole and went to the front here today and gets the job done. 157-1 for Jason Hughes. He doubles up here this afternoon. Up for second is the 2, about to get lucky, the Yin Yang in there for third, and for fourth is the 1, Southfield Stevie. So it's 7-2-5-1 unofficially here in race 4. We'll see the winning connections in the Woodmere Standard Beds winner circle next.
Catch Me If Lou Can on his way to the 4th race winner's circle. Bay Pacing going 4 by Sweet Lou off the Better's Delight Dam Faster Faster. Owned by David and John Sweetavaleri, trained by Ralph Sweet. Jason Hughes, the Blue Knight, has the driving double. Time of the mile at 157-1. Catch Me If Lou Can in the 4th. Now the official results in the 4th. Southfield Stevie 4th, about to get lucky 2nd. Tommy Tag was 7th. Source of Night 6th. The Yin Yang 3rd. Fonzie Cianciarelli was 5th. Catch Me If Lou Can, the race winner, 29-1. 58-2. 127-4. And the mile 157-1. In review, 427. 6-3. 5-1. Catch Me If Lou Can paid $4 to win. The exactor $9.80, triactor $36.30, and the superfecta was $21.17.
Red Shores Summerside will feature harness racing on Monday, starting Labor Day at 1 o'clock, followed by every Monday night with a special post time at 6:30 p.m. On-track customers who play the Pick 5 will receive a buy one, get one voucher. Wild Horses tags will be $50 a race. There will be some great prize giveaways. More information to come on that. Off-track customers can play through HPIBet.com. Mondays at Summerside. Go to Redshores.ca for race dates and free programs. Upcoming fifth race, if you look on your in-house monitors, I'm going with a 5-2-4. Nick Oakes like a 1-5-4, and Gerard Smith likes a 4-5-2 in the upcoming fifth race. The horses and drivers will be on the track in a moment.
On the fifth race parade, Coast to Coast Shark number 1, owned by Shirley Wallace of Alberton, trained by Jeff Wallace. Devin Wallace drives. Two, Rymar Jimbo is owned and trained by Eric Doucette of South Rustico. Kenny Murphy. 3, Woodmere Beach Line, owned by Walter Simmons of Summerside and Wade Sorey of Montague. Wade Sorey does the trading. Mark Campbell. 'Heart and Soul wears number 4, owned by Riley Farms Limited of Summerside, trained by George Riley. Walter Chevrolet. 5, Legendary Ron, owned by Doug Matheson of Cornwall, trained by Nick Oakes. Jason Hughes. 'Uncle Bill number 6, owned by Luke Burke of Marshfield, trained by Wade Myers. Adam Murner does the driving. 4 minutes wagering time on race number 5. For race dates, free programs, race replays, and upcoming promotions, go to Redshores.ca.
Let's go to the track for the afternoon's fifth race. Exactor, Superfecta, Triactor, Win, Place, and Show Wagering. Don't forget you can tag your ticket for a chance at that Wild Horses jackpot of $25. I'm landing on the 5 in here. Legendary Ron. He's a 6-year-old by a Rock and Roll Dance. Doug Matheson is the owner of Cornwall. Nick Oakes, the trainer. Jason Hughes looks to triple up here today. He's having a big week. He won 4 races here Wednesday night. And Legendary Ron last raced at Charlottetown August 18th, head post 5. He finished 3, race timed in 1:55.3. Closed it out in 28.1. Start before that was August 14th at Charlottetown, had the rail and finished 4th. Race timed in 1:55.4. Closed it out 28.3. 17 starts on the season. He has 2 wins, including a 1:57.3 season's best at Charlottetown. Legendary Ron with Jason Hughes in the bike, post 5, 2-1. And there we get a look at the 2, Rymar Jimbo, 4-year-old by Chemistic for Eric Doucette of South Rustico, who's also the breeder. Kenny Murphy in the driver's seat today. Last raced here Wednesday night, had the rail, finished 3rd. Race time in 1:56.1 at Charlottetown August 21st, head post 4 and finished 5. Race time 1:55 flat, closed it out 27.4. If you look 5 down, August 1st, right here at Summerside, took a new race win record of 1:56.3, closed it out 28.4. Great spot to work from today. Rymar Jimbo, post 2 with Mr. Murphy at 14-1. Wow. And there we get a look at the 4, George Riley's little horse, Heart and Soul, 8-year-old by Western Paradise for Riley Farms of Summerside. George is the trainer, Walter Shivery in the driver's seat. He raced here Wednesday night, had post 3 and finished 2, race timed in 1:55.4, closed it out 29.1. He looked sharp in his warm-up today. I watched George warming him up. Post 4 today, Heart and Soul. He looks for his first win of the season, could be today at 8-5. Quick look at the odds board here for race number 5. Coast to Coast Shark on the rail for Devon Wallace at 6-1. Rymar Jimbo is the 2, now at 9-5. Woodmere Beachline the 3 at 4-1. The 4 Heart and Soul is 2-1. Legendary Ron from post 5 at 5-2. And the 6 Uncle Bill, Adam Murner in the driver's seat at 8-1. Don't get shut out. Please wager early. It's a good field of horses lining up behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Not too often you can say any one of them could win this race. Let's go back upstairs to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Coast to Coast Shark, Rymar Jimbo, Woodmere Beach Line, Heart and Soul, Legendary Ron, and Uncle Bill with a half a dozen noses up on the gate here in the fifth. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. There they go, off and pacing, Heart and Soul and Coast to Coast Shark firing out. Third one to the turn is Rymar Jimbo. Legendary Ron will get away fourth. Fifth is Uncle Bill, and the trailer is Woodmere Beach Line. To bridle around the turn, and Coast to Coast Shark demands the lead, and he'll have it here in line to Devin Wallace. Heart and Soul now at the rail second. Rymar Jimbo third. Well gapped in fourth, that is Legendary Ron. Uncle Bill is fifth, then the trailer is Woodmere Beach Line. They arrive at the quarter, 28 and 3 on the turn for the first time, led by Coast to Coast Shark. Heart and Soul set up for the two-hole ride. Closing up third is Rymar Jimbo. Closing up fourth, Legendary Ron. That could mean a second quarter breather. Fifth now, that is Uncle Bill, and the trailer is Woodmere Beach Line. At the midway point, the leader, Coast to Coast Shark. Second is Heart and Soul. The half mile, 59 seconds flat. Just 30 and 2 in the second quarter. Around the turn going to the 5/8 is Coast to Coast Shark. Heart and Soul is second from the outside. Third, Legendary Ron is moving up. Fourth is Rymar Jimbo. Uncle Bill on the outside. Fifth, trailing the field, Woodmere Beach Line. They're over to three quarters. Coast to Coast Shark still there, and it's getting late. Two-hole ride, Heart and Soul. Hanging third, Legendary Ron. The three quarters in 1:29 and 2. That was just 30 and 2. Homeward bound, and they are sprinting now. Coast to Coast Shark looking to go all the way. Heart and Soul on the outside is coming late. Not enough. Coast to Coast Shark and Devin Wallace. Heart and Soul, a bridesmaid again. Third will go to Rymar Jimbo. 1:57 and 2.
Here comes the slow-mo replay from the afternoon's fifth race, and kudos to Nick Oakes for picking Coast to Coast Shark to get the job done here today. He goes right down the road, 28 and 3, the half up 59, the three quarters 129 and 2, and he gets up to he closes it out here today to get the job done. Heart and Soul, as Vance said, a bridesmaid again today, gets the deuce. Rymar Jimbo in there for third. It'll be Uncle Bill fourth. 1-4-2-6 unofficially here in race 5. We'll see the winning connections in the Woodmere Standardbreds Winner's Circle next. Don't forget to get your 50-50 draw tickets today. Lynn is up here now in the oval. First call, 50-50.
Simply put, young Wallace just outdrove them here today in the 5th race, and that'll get him into the winner's circle with the 1 entry Coast to Coast Shark. Bay Pacing Stallion 8 by Coast to Coast Yankee. From the Cam's Card Shark Dam, Sassy Little Shark. A homebred of Shirley Wallace of Alberton, trained by Jeff Wallace, Devin Wallace. Put him on top at every call. Closing panel was 28 seconds flat, stopping the clock in 1:57 and 2. Coast to Coast Shark in the 5th.
This race replay is brought to you by Sintrack Print and Graphic. Here they come, and it's Sintrack for the win with exceptional print products, exceptional graphic design services, and exceptional value. Sintrack Print and Graphics, 902-892-7719.
Now the official results in race 5, Coast to Coast Shark the winner, Weimar Jimbo 3rd, Woodmere Beachline 6th, Heart and Soul 2nd, Legendary Ron 5th, Uncle Bill 4th, fractions of 28 and 3, 59, 129 and 2, and the mile 157 and 2. In review, 136, 254. Coast to Coast Shark returning 870. The Exactor 50-20. Triactor 181-70. Superfecta 55-18.
Mystery Vouchers promotions wrapped up at our properties this past weekend. Congratulations to Governor's Plate night winner Sean Smith and Gold Cup and Saucer night winner Donnie McGuigan. Mystery Vouchers was a Red Shores promotional ticket. The upcoming 6th race, the Peter Coughlin Memorial. You look on your in-house monitors. I'm going with a 3-7-2. Nick Oakes likes a 3-2-1. Gerard Smith likes a 3-2-7 in the upcoming 6th race. The horses and drivers will be on the track in a moment.
Today's sixth race, the Peter Coughlin Memorial. There will be a trackside presentation. Number 1, Pocket of Aces, owned by Doug Matheson of Cornwall. Dunsand Farms of Warren Grove, trained by Nick Oakes. Jason Hughes drives. Head of State number 2, owned by Leith Leslie and Spencer Waite, trained by Leslie Waite, Walter Chevalry. Karlamoff number 3, owned by 3 Wiseman Stable and the Alley Group. Mark Campbell trains and drives. For Camco Cody, owned by Blair and Carl Hansen and Isaac Skierman. Trained by Tom Weatherby, Mark Bradley. 5 Brookdale Joey, owned by Jeff Lilly, Shirlene O'Brien, and Blair McLaughlin. Jeff does the training. Taylor Doyle. Golden Hotshot number 6, owned by Carl and Jason McDougall of Ellerslie. Trained by Carl McDougall, today Norris Rogers. Seven is Glenview Rambo, owned by Kathy McLean and Keith Legg of Truro, Nova Scotia. Trained by Ed Harvey. Adam Murner. Number 8, Son of Gracious, owned by Paul Murphy of Charlottetown, trained by Frank Hansen, Kenny Murphy. 3 minutes wagering time on race number 6. You can play the jackpot high 5 on race 8 this afternoon with that low 15% takeout.
My very first time visiting Prince Edward Island, we took the ferry. I remember the excitement of breaking away from the mainland. That never left me the whole time we were there. It felt like a real adventure. Naturally, I keep coming back, and so does that very same feeling the moment I get on the PEI ferry.
Let's go to the track for the afternoon 6th race. Exactor, Superfecta, Triactor, Win, Place, and Show Wagering. Landing on the 3 in here, Karlamov. He's a 2-year-old colt by Shadow Play for 3 Wiseman Stable and the Alley Group. Mark Campbell is the trainer and the driver. Last start at Charlottetown, August 19th, had the rail and finished 5th. Race time 2:01.1. If you look at that qualifier before that, August the 12th at Charlottetown at post 4, was a winner, 2 minutes 3/5. Closed it out 30 seconds flat. Both of those starts with Mark Campbell in the bike. Karlamov, post 3 today. Mark Campbell at 2-1. And there we get a look at the 7, Glenview Rambo, 3-year-old by Immaculate for Kathy McLean and Keith Legg. Ed Harvey, the trainer, Adam Murner to do the driving. Last start at Charlottetown, August 21st. Post 5, finished second, just got beat, 3/4 of a length, 2:02.3. Closed it out 28-2 for Adam Murner. Just his 4th lifetime start today. Glenview Rambo, post 7 with Murner at 4-1.